Hello everybody, I'm Stash, and this is episode 3 of Tainted Grail. If you saw the last episode, we had just barely eked out a victory on the first branch, and so we're taking a look at what will happen in the next branch of enemies. We have a little bit of money, we definitely need to heal, and right now we have combined one runestone. So we'll see if some more are for sale.
You did it, didn't you? You've slain the beast. I knew I felt something unusual, as if some tremendous power was suddenly released and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of, in the strangest of dreams.
He looks through you with his blank stare, but you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Yeah, what else does he have to say? Nothing. Okay. You can see the weird stones we've been getting can be used for upgrades, so let's make these a little more powerful from 25 to 30 and 200 for the next one. So I also want to rest with him, heal 50%. Okay, that's a good chunk. Maybe we'll buy some. I want to see what the blacksmith has first. And we do have 3 healing potions now, so we might not need to focus on those
As you approach
first.
the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name, one day he'll pay.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here, and happy. It's just an old habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety.
Anything else? Okay, who will pay? And what are you so angry about?
You're not giving up, are you? Fine, fine. I'll tell you. I really loved me village and me people. When the army marched through our lands, I thought the All-Mother herself had blessed me. I got a contract to forge soldiers' weapons, but something went wrong. The weapons weakened instead of getting harder, so the army blacksmith accused me of treason. They didn't hang me because my people demanded a fair trial, but there was no time for one, so the army burned down me workshop and told me to leave. I had no choice. It was that or the noose. This anvil is the one thing that survived the fire.
So you want to find out who set you up?
No, I don't care about that. It was so long ago. It's just a habit of mine. Whenever I work on weapons, I like to get angry, and then I force myself to care. And you get the gist. My only regret from those days is that I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to me beloved Silence.
He quickly realizes that a question is forming in your mind.
Silence.
His eyes sparkle as he starts to tell the tale.
She was the most beautiful person I have ever met. We would only meet at night, near the water. She didn't speak, true, but we understood each other very well. I miss her every day. So, please, forget what I told you considering the other blacksmith and all that treason. It really doesn't bother me anymore. But Silence, if you ever meet her, please tell her I'm here. If she wants to join us, I promise I'll take care of her. I'd be glad to have someone to talk to besides me anvil.
Talking to real people would be much an improvement over talking to an anvil. Alright. We have 2 of these guys and 2 of those guys, so we'll buy to make sure we get dust. Since we only have 1, save the money in case we need it. And you can see dust is used to upgrade him. Everything quite expensive. We will be able to get this though, after we make more runestones. Okay. Yeah, I still like the reduce armor.
The blacksmith is...
Don't even think about bringing other blacksmiths here with you. This village is mine. We are dead serious when it comes to competition.
Fair enough. Highly unlikely we would find more blacksmiths. Alright, 25% to 50%, definitely worth it. So early game we'll focus on boosting these so that we can get more dust. And I've spent most of my money, will not be able to buy another healing potion. So onward to the second branch. We will not have many candles. Let's take a look at the boss right away, so we'll potentially die in this first fight. The golden, I can tell that it's a treasure guardian, which are generally the hardest. So while we have full health and near full candle, let's try it out. This could be a quick end. Yes, I know I can use blocks. Alright. Reduce the damage. Let's block a big hit. I'd rather have reduced cost and take a little bit more. This saved us last time. It can do 160 to 240 damage. We might want to wait until, well, it'll probably give some vulnerability and build up our charge. Might as well use it early. Okay, every time we hit them, they reduce... He's immune to stun. It looks like it reduces their damage, so that is good for us. Now we definitely don't need that. Alright. Like the barrier, they're hitting everyone, which is just me for now. We'll definitely... double strike might actually kill. With the cleave... No, cleave is not enough. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Highly unlikely we'll get him vulnerable for next turn, so might as well just use this now. Even though it would be nice to wipe him off, we're still going to focus on the main guy. And can get 2 blocks out of here. That's good. Let's see. Or I could do one block and double damage this, which might, yes, kill him. Yeah, one block isn't that great for multiple hits. He cannot be stunned, so it's kind of worthless. Let's double damage the whirlwind attack. Kind of a waste on vulnerability. And might as well hit for a smaller amount as well. Alright, maybe we'll play that. Let's see, we can block a good chunk, so... Ooh. Reduce armor, can we kill him this time? Probably not. Yeah. We'll block, get a cheaper card for next time. Oh. Do not want to waste this since we are actually doing well in this fight. Likely will not need it. Block will not do nearly as much. But if I broad this... Oh, that's so close. Excellent. What do we have?
You found what was protected by this beast when you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold. 3 ethereal chests materialize in front of you. Bringing your hand towards one of them causes the others to shimmer and blur.
Slot, max HP. So all of this is temporary for the run. I have a lot of runestones, though. I'm actually near max health. Yeah. And it healed me up. That's nice. So, do we still need... We don't actually need to heal after every battle anymore. So, maybe I increase my armor. Should be taking less damage and then still get that free card with 1 less action. We'll attempt to rotate. Always drops frames whenever I rotate. And since we only have 2 weird candles, we're going to be fighting with low candle until we get to the boss. That is a lot of enemies. Okay. Not hitting much because 52 armor, so that's nice. Not even worth blocking, so just all out attack. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we had the armor reduction on hit. That is very nice. Yeah, and these guys are hitting their buddies, but order goes from left to right, so he will go first. Cleave should take care of him. Okay, I don't care about stunning, so let's do a large cleaving attack. Perfect, and these guys will hit each other. do love the barrier. He is going to die this turn. Likely he will too, so reduce you. Yeah, you're gonna die from these guys. Likely. Or I can kill one of them. Or get very close to it. Alright. Looked like a much harder battle than it was. Alright. Chain has to be of the same type. So 35 armor for 2 turns. Just reduces damage. It only lasts 2. If we get low health, it would be good to play that, but alright, well, guess we'll go with more hits. Always we'll take more runestones.
Something moves at the edge of your sight, something small and humanoid. With your weapon ready, you move deeper into the woods. Then you hear a squeaky voice coming from the darkness.
Quite unique you are.
A small, pale, and seemingly ancient woman emerges from the shadows. She looks at you with a mysterious smile and a keen gaze.
Nobody has come to see me in a long time.
And who are you?
Well, the one thing I certainly am is old. Perhaps as old as time itself. But it doesn't matter. Want some candy?
Her gesture clarifies that by candy, she means the small creature, vaguely resembling an octopus, which he clutches in her hand.
Yeah, no, that candy looks like it might bite back.
Oh, then I wasn't wrong about you.
Well, that's a good reaction.
I'm sorry. That's a little test I do for every creature I come across. You know, he is my favorite being in all of creation. He doesn't talk much, but I'm fond of his presence.
And she offers him to be eaten at every chance she gets. Excellent.
Now, I have something for you. Pick a hand.
Yep, sure, right. Wow. Alright, let's see what she gave us. Alright, the chance to die. We do not want that on our belt, and give up our max HP for temporary healing. We'll take the smoke bomb, which is reducing enemies' damage by 50%. 20% chance of hitting yourself. Yeah, also don't particularly like that. And reduce armor of all enemies by 50. So we have one more combat slot. I'm sure we'll find something. Unless we die first. Okay. He will deal one more hit in his next attack every hit he receives. So is 20% damage worth a point? I think so, with 3 hits. And we only had 3 hits anyway, so No real reason not to use that. Oh. Oh, right. I didn't do it. Nope. I'm just doing the hits. Five by 1 or 2 is not bad. Barrier, always going to be good. I misplayed that. Yeah, sure. $20 to $30. Not near enough yet. Double the next attack, and excellent. That'll do. Hopefully my barrier is enough to keep me from needing to block. Small strikes get him vulnerable, then double attack him. Still would rather attack than get barrier reduction. Don't need to worry about damage. And alright, he grows into a new unit. Attacks twice. Let's see, should we start blocking? Yeah, probably. Definitely played that wrong. Could have blocked first, so we'll just increase our damage for next hit. And still don't really want to use that for this. And also, we'll save this for, I think he's got one more stage, if I remember correctly. Alright, double strike will almost take him out. Perfect.
These crystals were already here when the first men landed on the island. You can still sense a glimpse of faint power in this place. A power that calls for your blood.
So we definitely skipped this in the first side because we didn't really have any HP. You know, we could really use word candles. And if we go back into the rune stones, we'll do one healing. So yeah, we'll loop all the way around and then come back for the boss. Phase shifter, so this guy switches between health and barrier. Remember that hits charge on actually hitting, not reducing barrier. So small strikes are likely to hit, or not likely, have a random chance of hitting. So yeah, we should get at least one on this guy. Excellent. Double strike. How is he buffing? And he has reduced damage in corporeal form. This guy threw these cards into my deck. Alright, let's... even though he takes reduced damage, I think you'll be the bigger threat overall. Oh gosh, even with 50 down, he's reduced damage. Okay. Oh, nice. Chain is just for the attack types. It doesn't have to be a chain card. I did not understand that before. 10 to 15, not worth it. Alright, so taking a little on the chin, he's doing 3 hits. We'll reduce. Double damage, hit everyone. Is it worth killing him? Probably. Three by 3, not bad, so because we have high armor, he's not doing much. Keep reducing, and yeah, start chunking away, build our meter back up. Alright, 6 times 3 is 18, so this is still going to be more damage. But yeah, you can see 94 health, 94 barrier to 94 health, so yeah. Still going to be blocking everything he does. Make him vulnerable, not quite. Man, that chain really works. Alright, 4 hits for 100. I really like the card draw with reduce. So, it's just a better block for the same cost. Heal 25% after each. The first attack of each combat. I like the sustain more than... This is really nice if you have very high cost, high hitting cards that can be cheaper. But I like the sustain better so that I can swap my runes back and have more armor.
Good day, stranger. Are you in need of some guidance?
It's a question asked by an eerie yet elegant woman who's just appeared in front of your eyes. She's of indiscernible age, but looks strangely disturbing, standing peacefully within the weirdness.
I feel like we've seen much more mystery.
Withdraw the course of your destiny and change the fate of your future fights. Come closer and see for yourself.
Yeah, that little click button automatically goes sometimes. Alright, I would rather fully charge your ultimate ability. Okay, that could save us. So, does that automatically equip in the empty slot I had? Yes. Alright, yeah, we'll go down on the right, loop around. Yeah, I'm going to save my candles until I get close to, or at least keep one tier of candle until we get close to the boss. Alright, illusionist, healer, and we have to attack the pig because he redirects everything. Free, that's excellent. Let's I should have reduced first. Attacking everyone, which redirects to him. Thank you. And then chain. That chain is very strong. Wow. Okay. No one to heal. Haha. No one's attacking. Would be nice to get the barrier up. This card goes into your exile deck, so will not come back during the fight. So, might as well throw away the free block. And let's start taking out the healer. Alright, we'll see if the small strike hits Phantom. Excellent. Healer. Would have been dead. Almost dead. Sad days. Small strike hit all the same person. That's very sad. Yeah, we'll just kill this guy off. And... excellent.
You hear strange, aggressive voices coming from the distance. Then, soon enough, you see a group of people carrying a burning statue of a demon.
Worship her! Worship her!
Well, there's a lot of them. Let's
As you bow,
follow
the
them.
statue looms larger. She stands still, though in the flickering light of the flames, she seems to wave her arms towards you. The mad crowd cheers, raising their weapons to the sky.
A new worshipper! Come with us. We shall feast together.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
The crazed worshippers look at you with excited anticipation. Then one of the older men realizes that you're not well versed in their ways.
We worship the Whisper. And ask her for food, we must first offer something. This is the rite of
You
initiation.
look around and notice that every single member of this cult is missing something. A hand, an ear, or even just a finger.
Well, I now have healing.
As you offer your blood, a man carves off a sizable chunk of their holy statue and hands it to you on a wooden platter.
Eat, and you shall become one of us.
You bite into the piece with hesitation, but you quickly realize it's just meat. It doesn't seem to be tainted by weirdness in any way. One of the men approaches you. He hands you a curved dagger. It's not very sharp, but it's decorated with rather morbid ornaments.
From every man you slay, you shall carve out his liver. Then you shall lay it upon the tainted altar in praise of the Whisper.
Suddenly you hear a voice in your head, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
The meat is safe. These morons found a small, underdeveloped rat on their way. They killed it, and now they think that was some great victory. But I can feel you're not like them. I can use this kind of power. Go. Find something your people call a tainted altar, and we shall see what your future might hold.
Alright. So, deities in this are real. Yeah, rather than reducing armor, let's bring down some meat. Use it in an emergency. We'll try to heal naturally first. %, damage, or lose 50 armor. 50 armor, not good. So you can see as we get lower, these get worse. So I definitely don't want to lose 50 armor. And barrier will stop me from getting damage for quite a while. Does mean that I missed out on my double strike. Since he's more vulnerable, we'll attack him. Ooh. Actually, even though it's less damage, cleave is nice. And the hits are nice. Alright. Man, that chain is strong. That's excellent. Alright, let's see if small strikes will hit. Perfect. Yeah, small strike again. We might even just kill her. Human livers. Looks very similar to the word tainted meat. Interesting. 50 armor this turn. And then stun every enemy that hits you. Or 2 cost, lose an energy. I like trap. Sure, we'll try that out.
You hear music, joyful melodies at that. They sound weirdly inappropriate, drifting through the inscrutable darkness. Then, the source of the sound appears.
Oh, a traveller. Come on, sing with me.
There are many instruments around, all made from materials at hand. Most have been crafted from sticks and bushes, but you can also see some monstrous body parts here and there.
Singing is the only thing that will get us through these strange times, don't you agree? Sing with me.
Yeah, sure. He seems pretty joyful.
You aren't all that bright, are you? My music once filled the halls of... Wait, what was the name of that king? You know, the tall one. Arthur? Yes, grumpy one, didn't like jokes, but he paid well.
He starts to dance again, clapping on his belly like a drum.
Speaking of paying, Master Stranger, do you have any coins to spare? If you do, I might teach you a song or two.
I could trim my deck, or pick a neutral card. Yeah, sure, let's see what the cards are. Heal. Oh. Duplicate is also quite nice, but especially since I took all that damage free, yeah, let's heal. Alright, we might be able to get away with fighting without popping a candle. Excellent, we got Sage. Might as well gain a block, that'll stop the high one. Draw 2 less cards. Sad days. Yep, a lot less cards. Still low. Alright, they are hitting, so let's do the trap. 75 armor, so that reduced their damage quite a bit. Continue reducing. Yeah, I'd rather have one cheaper card whenever hits are better for me. Alright. We'll keep reducing the weaker one. Get my 10 free HP. And I want to hit everyone. Ah. They did not get stunned because they didn't actually hit me, they only hit my barrier. Well, I don't want to lose 10 HP, so we'll give them a barrier. Two 8 to 12 or 3 8 to 12, but no cleave. Alright, because counter chain, yeah, +1. Alright. We'll keep reducing. I should have played that after. That was stupid. Okay. That reduced my damage by 25%. Can I block a big hit? Well, I'm definitely going to be hit this time, but I'd rather block the damage. We'll stun him. Keep reducing his armor. Nice, the stun popped on the first hit. Yeah, sure. Let's take 4 damage for the stun. Alright, how much does he have? Oh wow, these guys really take reduced. So, need to build this up to full before using it. Alright, no burn level anymore. I'm alright with drawing 2 less cards. We'll start reducing his. That is a big hit. Maybe we can get rid of him this turn. 19 to 29. 21, perfect. And then we'll block 1. Single block is all I need. 3, that's what, 39 versus 27, so higher likelihood of more damage with 2 cards. Three hits. Trap, he'll hit me once. Might as well take the block anyway, so I get reduced card next turn, and next hit is higher damage. I will lose 100 armor if I don't play that. Well, am I okay with losing 100 armor if I can kill him next turn? I cannot kill him next turn. He is getting more and more vulnerable. Alright, good. Block. That's just sad. We didn't get the right choice cards, and I don't want to use this until the boss fight, if we last that long. Alright, he will not die this turn, but there's high likelihood we will actually get at one attack card next turn. We can always fall back. Block one of the three. And there we go. One of the more difficult fights we've had.
As you approach the tree, it seems to shift and move. You draw closer, and suddenly you realize why the tree appears to be moving. Dozens of rotting bodies dangle and sway in the breeze. It looks like a strange dance, with their necks nodding along in their nooses.
No risk, no
Climb the
reward.
tree and manage to sever one of the ropes. A corpse falls to the ground with an unpleasant squelch. Braving the search, you find something interesting in one of his pockets.
Some more meat that I would rather not eat. Okay, we get another candle from this, or a small buff, but yeah, definitely want the candle. Ooh, the candle maker. I must be approaching this from the back. Oh, yeah. An instance of being able to go around the back.
Tallow permeates the air. The candlemaker's house stands alone within the weirdness. The inquisitive tendrils held at bay by dozens of flickering weird candles. There are many grisly tales about candlemakers who secretly made their candles out of people they were supposed to protect. Inside, the candlemaker leans heavily on his cast iron mold, barely managing to stay awake.
So fast! Oh, why do they burn out so fast? Oh, perhaps if I... No, I may need both later.
It takes a while for him to notice you.
The candles aren't snuffed out, are they? You're not one of the weird spawn. Doesn't matter. I can't sell you any anyway. I barely make enough to keep myself alive out here.
Well, yeah, that's a very good reason to join.
It doesn't take much to convince him.
Lead the way. I'd like to be in a place where I don't have to use all my goods myself. And where the ingredients to make them are easier to obtain.
His last words almost make you regret your decision.
Well, that's excellent. Starting to fill out the village. Will now drop from legendary encounters. Alright. Oh, another one of these guys. Oh, and a healer that harvests souls. So generally, he wants to be taken out first. Pop a free heal. Get some free health. Yeah, let's stun people. keep playing that the wrong way. Should always, if I have this in my hand, play those things last. So alright, I really like this, but chaining attacks might be more valuable than, yeah, with him being vulnerable. Can we finish him? 68. Since he's vulnerable, I want to bring him down low. Still vulnerable. That's nice. Double damage. Or plus 100, which right now would be double for everyone. Okay, so he was not the mastermind of the ring this time, so... yeah, he summons buff things. Maybe I should focus on him. All healing disabled. Luckily I already got my heals in. Yeah, not worth using. We'll save this hopefully for the big guy. No damage coming in. Excellent. Keep reducing. He does have a big hit, so we'll block. And 3 hits is going to be worth more than 1 hit. Not yet. Maybe use that next round. He's hitting a lot. His trap, again, should have used trap as the last card. Oh well. We'll just double strike the next hit. Actually, that doubling... forgot that with one enemy it automatically hits, so that was a misclick. Let's see, small strike is now vulnerable. We'll see if this kills. Not quite. 12 to 19 will though. Haha. Oh, and leveled past 10, so that means we get a new special ultimate. Block this turn and next. These blocks are getting better. Duplicate the next card would be advantageous if it got in with something like double strike. Even heal. I see a lot of good benefits for this, more so than with the double block. Alright, for masteries, whenever you use the ultimate ability with 10 or more, reduce target's armor by 100. Ultimate ability only consumes 50%, and when you kill an enemy with an ultimate, heal. I really like the armor reduction, and we do build up pretty quickly to 10, especially with those small strikes. Alright. We might as well backtrack a little bit, hit up these two, and then go to the final boss, assuming we survive. We have 3 candles, 3 encounters, so yeah, we should be able to go a little bit safer. Okay. Well, free block, no reason not to play it. I'll gain 10 armor for 1 turn. Yeah, we can freeze both of them. Duplicate would have been nice with the heal, but we'll use it while it's there. And I want both of them to hit me so they're stunned, so... Alright, yeah, reduce armor. Double hit. Almost building up. Small. We could double pane the chain. Double play the chain. I wonder if the chain stacks. Let's try it. Oh, interesting. Played in a row. Ah, well. Knowing that, we'll do this one then. And even though it won't be anywhere near killing him, that negative 100 armor till the end of combat is just awesome. Yeah, barrier, nice. We'll double current hit, block 1 as well. Start with a small strike. We really don't want him to heal. Can we take him out this turn? Excellent. Alright, let's try to set him up for the double strike. And yeah, reduces armor. We might be able to take... Yeah, we'll be able to take him out. Did not go into the next one. Alright, 3 hits. We do have a stun. Yeah, stun is going to be nice. Two attacks, we can make it 3 attacks with this. 2 is enough. Haven't gotten a runestone in a while. I guess let's double check that. The ones that we do have. We're not doing the healing from here because we have the 25% health.
You see a glade that was once a battlefield. Whitened bones and rusted shards of armor litter the ground, creating a peculiar mosaic. Suddenly you hear a woman's voice. Her patter is full of longing and hope, yet she seems to be talking to something she's just picked up from the ground.
Is that you? You're so beautiful. No, it's not you.
It is me.
Busy with whatever she's doing, she doesn't even notice your presence. The moment you move towards her, she emits a horrible shriek.
Don't come any closer. And don't look at me, stranger. Don't you dare look at me.
And finally you see her. The crooked silhouette of an old woman clad in herbalist robes. Just a second later, she bursts into tears.
Hard not to look at somebody when you're talking to them. Well, I mean, yeah, we faced a lot of very strange things out here, so she's not bad.
Grows louder.
Guess how old I am.
Yeah, sure, your voice sounds pretty young.
A sweet liar you are, traveler. I know how I look. And I look much, much older than that. But I appreciate the lie.
What are you doing out here?
I'm trying to find a runestone that I lost. It was a gift. You know it's bad luck to lose a gift. And in the meantime, I'm doing what I've always done. Scavenging. Although a couple of years ago, I might have tried to find a prettier word to describe looting battlefields.
She looks at you with a hopeful stare.
Any chance you'd share your runestones with me, traveler?
I do have a lot of them that I can't merge. Can I remember what ones I had multiple of? So we don't want to get rid of level 2s. Yeah, I don't value this one that much.
It's not the one I'm looking for, but I'll keep it. Here, choose something.
Well, we have a couple of these, but candles are nice. Yeah, I'd rather keep the runestones I have for the chance of upgrading them. That means we can pop pretty safely into the boss, which will be after this battle. Although this was the hardest battle we've done in the past. 2 of these guys. 3 to 4. Okay, so we do have a refreshing. We have the free. Let's... because it's... we'll double damage that one. We can duplicate the double and then get the free. I was hoping it would count as 2 cards played. Looks like it only counts as 1. Like the restore. I do like the trap so that both of them are frozen. Start building up our meter. Uh, 100 damage next turn is probably worth more than damage this turn. Well, it is a big damage. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright. Love the sage. Means trap will not work until that's gone. Yeah, so we want to take him out first because he keeps increasing his damage. We'll deep breath. Like the free card, and the block isn't doing much, but hits are worth just so much less whenever they are all shield. Alright. Do we have a chain? No. So, reduce. Double hit everyone. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather block the 9 damage. Opposite this time. Not good. I will take the damage reduction this time. Alright, he is definitely dead for next turn. interesting. Their damage is reduced in ethereal. Okay. Trap, he will not make it through 6, so he will not make it through. So we'll just keep hitting him. Might as well block. Oh, actually, even though this isn't full damage, the 100% reduction in armor is very... I value that a lot. He's only buffing, so just hit him a lot. Finish him off with an ultimate of 1. Alright, we've seen that before. 35 for 2. 150 damage. Reduce the cost of 3 cards by 1. I like that. Oh, wrong button.
All Mother's shrines were a common sight across Avalon. Despite their grim existence, settlers were grateful to the goddess, and they had good reason to be. For every 10 people who set sail for Avalon, only 4 would reach the island, and only 1 or 2 would survive the first year. The shrine has faint traces of power lingering in the air. A priestess materializes out of the weirdness and asks what it is that you're looking for.
Well, I do have a ritual to start helping you.
You feel a strange power rising around you. Is that a faint glow over the altar, or is it just a trick of the light?
Well, yeah, I would like.
The priestess gazes at you with a blank stare. You realize that, despite her phantasmal appearance, the payment for her services must be very real indeed.
Oh, 25 short. Okay. Oh, well, I don't need healing. 5, and don't particularly want to rob the shrine, so why not ask for healing?
The priestess lays her hands on you.
Alright. Full weird candle. Let's get into the boss. In order to hurt this, you need to destroy the trees protecting it. He cannot be hurt. And he's got two arms. Alright. Nice. End of combat. That's huge. Since this does no damage... well, it's only for the next 5 turns, so let's start going over arms. I actually don't need to use this yet. That's a big damage. Let's just block it. I can't believe I didn't get any attacks other than my Furious. Okay. Barrier. Next hit. Okay, lots of little attacks, not that big a deal. Alright. Yeah, we'll try to bring these guys down somewhat evenly, but let's see. Yeah, we'll do this guy over here. Oh, and vulnerable. And now we have 11, so yeah, we're gonna bring his armor down even more. Alright, Calm Breeze, 3 free, yeah. If I double pane Calm Breeze, that would make everything free. Yeah, sure. Oh, he's vulnerable. Might as well hit the vulnerable enemy. Single hit. Alright, I think I'd rather get damage for next turn. Now that I said that. That's a big hit. That's a really big hit. Calm Breeze will not guarantee that I could play Double Strike. So I'd rather... Well, we can get rid of this guy. What does it do? Alright. Let's reduce his armor. No one's attacking this turn. Let's reduce his armor more. Lots of little hits. Okay. Maybe duplicate small strike, or 2 cards with reduced. I like that idea. Still don't need to restore. I'll start small strike, hitting somebody that doesn't matter. Might as well gain a block, and then next hit. And actually, we don't want to do that to reduce, because it will spawn another person. Oh, come on, that's a lot of little people. Tell me I have the... I do not have the attack everyone. Trap might not be bad. I really would like to kill the orb. That is a heavy hit. Do I have the ability to? I do. That's a lot of little hits. Not worried about it. Well, that's a big hit. Alright, so I can block that if... Yeah, this should make almost everything free. The block is free. We'll see if the small strikes hit these. Okay, close. We'll now block his attack. I'd like to use this on the big guy or on what spawns. Bad RNG to not hit him. That's sad. And since we're doing so well, not worth using this yet. One more big hit. Yep, whirlwind. 94. How about now? Yeah, 126. Perfect. Well, next card played, so next turn we'll get a double action. Double action Calm Breeze, maybe? Stun the enemy. 25% for one turn. I think I'd rather have a hit. Yeah. Still has not hit me yet. Let's see. 14 to 21. Block one of those. Still don't need to use my restoration. That's great news. Alright, much different than the first boss, or the first round. Got to the boss with full health, rather than, I think it was on 2 for quite a while.
Before your dead enemy even hits the ground, you hear a familiar voice behind you. As you turn, you see the goat.
Oh, this one was a piece of work. We had high hopes for him. Too bad it ended like that. But 2 down, 2 to go. I'd say you're doing pretty well for a newborn. And just like before, another path opened in your village. Also, getting rid of these things gives me some space to help you out. Interested?
Yep, so had high hopes for him. Sounds like they're not being completely honest with us. I like most of the decks. The standard blocks are kind of bad, but the passive skills seem to be keeping me alive. 20 barrier, so that's 20 temporary health at the start. Yeah. That'll have some sustain. And we have searched everything out here. So, very similar timing to that second episode. We have just over an hour for a path. We now have the candle maker in our village. Let's talk to him before we end out.
Ah, good to see you. There's one more thing I forgot to tell you. This place right here is where I fill the molds. You're welcome to come by here at any time. But over there...
The candle maker points to a greasy, thick curtain shrouding the deeper parts of the house.
That's where the secret part of the process takes place. Do not go in there. Understand? Never. Under any circumstances.
Well, that just makes it sound shady. So how do you make the candles?
I know where you're going with this question. You think I use human remains to make my candles? Bollocks.
He steps towards you, arms wide open.
Don't know who told you such ridiculous things. But next time, I promise I'll...
After some abundant cursing, he sighs and calms down.
To make a candle, you need fat. And a few other things you just don't need to know about. But mostly it's fat. Now, tell me, when did you last see a well-nourished human? These hands are the only human component I need. My hands and my skill. It's enough to use one's brain for a second to understand this.
Okay, fair enough. So, what about you?
You know what? Prove that you treat my craft seriously. Then we'll talk.
Alright, what do I need to do?
I won't ask much of you. I just need you to walk through the weirdness and burn as many candles as you possibly can. And then, bring back whatever's left of them. I'll be able to recycle at least some of the materials into new candles. Maybe even better candles. It's too bad that most people who use them never come back.
Alright, so what, if anything, can we do? We can buy some candles. Not a bad idea. They get more expensive with each one, so I'll start with one. I need to burn 4 more ticks off the candle to be able to increase the duration. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can take a look at the map-related upgrades as well, which increases the power of those weird stones that I take a candle from. I can also spend money to reveal locations, but since we search anyway, I tend not to waste money on them. Alright, and with that, that looks like a good stopping point for episode 2. We will be checking out the 3rd location on the map for the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.